What up, dude bros? I'm Frank. Super awesome, incredible announcement. I am so proud that we got the channel to this size. 1 million subscribers. Woo! Thank you to every single one of you who has smashed that subscribe button. All of these awesome comments, the likes, the support that I've gotten on my channel has just fueled the whole progression of my channel. It's altered quite a bit from its original form back. I think it started my YouTube account in 2009 when I was in high school. So massive thank you. Honestly, I didn't think my channel could ever get this big because of my focus. I mean, Nerf isn't like a huge hobby or interest on the internet. And the videos I create aren't palatable by everybody. And I have a pretty small market that I feel I tapped out like a year or two ago. So it's a little shocking that it just continues to grow, and I don't know where all these humans are coming from to keep watching my videos, but it's awesome, right? So super serially, I know all the humans say thank you so much, it means so much to me, and on video it looks a little like fake, but I honestly don't know how to communicate how incredible it is that I'm able to do this for a living because of you guys, my viewers, every single one of you. Holy shit, I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry on video. I haven't cried since Dumbledore died, man. That's a weird feeling. So this video, other than huge thank you, is a reflection on my channel, what it used to be, what it is, and hopefully what it continues to be, or what it will transform into, with a few segments that I think should be entertaining to break up the just rambling me talking. Starting with sequence number 1, I did something I've always wanted to do, but for some reason I never have. Take a bath of Nerf darts and Nerf strifes. Not quite right, I want a little bit more foam. Just the way I like it. Oh, hello. Welcome to another Bath Time with Franklin. Bath Time with Franklin, in which Franklin takes a bath in Nerf blasters. Yeah. Oh, and BT dubs, Bath Time with Franklin will not be a real series on this channel. That was a total joke. And in case you were wondering, it is exactly as uncomfortable as it looks. Discomfort aside, it was glorious, just to check it off my bucket list. That was literally on my bucket list. Moving on to the reflection period of my channel. So going from what it used to be or what it was when I started out to what it is now and hopefully in the future. When I first started my YouTube account, I think in 2009, I used YouTube like a lot of users at that time, and people are still doing it today, just as a file sharing website. If I had a school project that involved a video or I wanted to create a video to share with a friend, I would just upload it to YouTube and send them the link. I never expected other humans in the world to watch those videos. I went through various hobbies and had videos about all sorts of random stuff that I didn't expect anybody to actually watch. Then I got more heavily involved with the Nerf modification community and the hobby itself and created videos about my modified Nerf blasters. These videos were typically unedited, 10 minutes of me just holding up a mod, talking about what I had done. Actually very similar to my review format with no jump cuts, and I didn't think about what I was gonna say. I just sat down, turned it on, the camera, and just started talking. I didn't have any training or general understanding of how cameras worked, editing, workflow like compression or any of that. I just hit go, uploaded it pretty much in full format now that I think about it. UN13 or ICE was the creator that I would watch on YouTube, and I'd think, I modify Nerf guns, this guy does too, and his videos seem to be pretty easy to make, and I thought I could do that too, and that's what got me into it. I'd look at users like Forsaken Angel 24, he's a few years older than me. He created really cool, very fun to watch mod videos, kind of well edited with music. They were really a pleasure to watch. It wasn't about tell me what you've done to the blaster, it was sitting back and just entertaining in itself. So way back when I started, I thought it would be really cool if I could make videos like that at some point in the future. This went on for many years just for fun, just to talk about mods. When I made a video about something, a commenter would post like, oh, why didn't you do it this way, and then we would have a little discussion. It was all about the community and interacting with other humans because of the small scale of that. I honestly didn't know you could even make money when I started creating YouTube videos. Then originally you had to subscribe or you had to apply for the YouTube Partner Program in order to monetize videos with Google AdSense. And that started picking up a little bit when I went off to college in 2010. So creating YouTube videos on the weekends or when I traveled home from university was kind of like my part-time job. It kind of got me all the extra little crap a college student wants to buy. And me and my friends at that university were involved in Nerf, or more accurately, I got them into Nerf. My focus was still totally all about playing with Nerf guns, and I just happened to be making videos, and I didn't really care about them. I didn't really think about them. That continued on for more years, and then the biggest change was my personality shift. I believe that was 2015 in the summer. I made a video on my vlog channel about that, describing why I wanted to change, but I actively modified my personality. I was more aggressive. I was extremely judgmental. I was overall just a dick. I didn't enjoy who I was, so I wanted to change myself. When I talk about what I used to do, in my mind, I actually talk about that Frank as a different entity, as somebody that I'm no longer a part of. Like, he is a part of me, but in my mind, it's more appropriate to have a conversation with this person instead of like thinking to myself back and forth, that past version of myself, because he is so very different than who I am right now. This personality change was for internal personal reasons as a man, instead of like to create different videos, but then my videos started to shift as a result of the personality shift. Some commenters at the time seemed to get it backwards. I didn't shift to create different videos. My videos changed because of my personality shift. I'm happier, more optimistic, easier to be around. I enjoy interacting with other humans, far less judgmental, and overall just happier with who I am. I don't mean to press judgment on anybody else. If you see somebody similar to who I used to be, I don't say I'm objectively superior to that old version of myself, but I like who I am now better than who I was before. But the personality change provided goofier content because I was in a goofier mood, and I've always been kind of a goofy dude, but I used to be kind of an angry goofy dude. Now I'm more lighthearted. And that's where the world's longest Nerf gun and all those kind of silly videos came from, that mentality. The focus then shifted into creating entertaining content, and my reviews at that period suffered a little bit because I wasn't thinking about them as much. When I picked up a Nerf gun, I shot it and I was like, okay, it's fun to use. That's enough for me right now with my current state of mind. And a lot of Nerfers do play like that, but that mentality is not acceptable for a reviewer, because if somebody is a competitive Nerfer, they can't watch that review. But if you're extremely critical about every element of the Nerf blaster, it provides the information in the review to everybody. So if you don't care and you just want to have fun, you wouldn't really be watching a review anyways, other than for the firing demo, because the efficiency of your loadout and all of that's probably not on your mind. But for the last year, or maybe even two now, I've been slowing down on the goofier videos, and that's because I'm less passionate about creating that stuff, and I'm reverting more actively in the last year or so to my roots as a creator, creating content that I wish was already on YouTube. When I made the goofier videos, I didn't have the same pride in my work. Now, it was fun, it was kind of empty entertainment, but in my personal life, if I introduced myself to somebody, I would be like, hi, I'm Frank, and then it would inevitably come up, what do you do? And I'm a YouTube creator. Or I produce and edit video. They say, what do you make videos about? And at that moment, it was like a pause of hesitation where I didn't have the same pride in that work, because I was insecure and kind of fearful of, well, I'm an adult playing with Nerf blasters, and then I always had to justify myself, and I kind of hated that. I would say, oh, I make goofy videos about Nerf blasters, but it's my job, so it's okay. And that kind of mentality is, looking back on it, kind of unacceptable. I want to take more pride in my work. So over the last year or two, I've been shifting into kind of a new version of where I just want to take pride in every single edit. My upload frequency has decreased. I'm now on Tuesday, Saturday, twice a week. Before, I was doing far more videos with less editing. Now every video I create, I want to say this is 100% the best quality work that I can create. That is the goal, but there is such thing as too much editing, too much B-roll, too much complexion. That's just making it would make it too difficult to consume for you guys. But at the end of the day, reverting to my roots is creating content that I wish was already on YouTube, the type of content with the editing and the cadence of the edit that I want to see. The rate at which I deliver my words per minute is much higher than most people, and that's because I watch most YouTube videos on 1.5 or 1.25 speed all the time, because other people just seem to speak so slowly. I sit there on my seat thinking, come on, you're wasting time, give me more data, sir. So my quick delivery is again rooted in creating content that I want to see, and that's what I want to see. That's not to say the silly, goofy videos are completely gone, but I don't want to be forced into doing them. I don't want to set myself a schedule. I really enjoy creating review videos and evaluating blasters, and now I have the workflow to kind of convey all of the information that regular Nerfers want to see about a blaster relatively quickly and in what I consider a professional manner. But I've created a number of videos that I didn't fully edit or fully finish, because halfway through it's just like, nah, this isn't gonna work. Like, it would get some views, it could be really empty entertainment, but I don't have pride in that, so I'm just not going to complete it, I'm not going to upload it. So I only want to do the goofy videos when I'm conveying something like Range Time with Frank is not a high production value series, but a lot of people want to see these recent review blasters on the range more frequently. So it's kind of all about, am I going to have a lot of fun creating this cool piece of content that I think will be entertaining or somebody will enjoy watching, or is this going to convey data? It kind of has to be one or the other. It's really easy to slide down that slippery slope on YouTube of the kind of clickbait, the surface level crap that gets a ton of views, and there's a lot of money down this path, but I personally have no interest in following that path. So that, in essence, is where my channel is right now. Now, the future will remain rooted in the same concept of data transfer or entertainment, either to create silly content like the bathtub sequence was fun for me to make. It doesn't really say anything, or there's no message behind it, it's just a goofy sequence, but it was entertaining, and I'm so thankful that every day I wake up, other people wake up and say, I have to go to work. I wake up every day and I say, I get to go to work, I get to create content. What do I get to do today? It's not, what do I have to do today? And I feel extremely extremely fortunate that I'm put in this position because of you bros, like viewers like you, are supporting the channel, and this is my career path, which is pretty awesome. But in the future, I will be exploring different types of series. I don't want to give any spoilers away because, like I said, if I get halfway through and I'm like, yeah, this idea just isn't going to work, I won't take pride in this, I'm just going to bail. So if I tell you now, then I'll be obligated to finish it, and at the end of it, I'll be like, this is a garbage video. I don't want this on my channel. But it will lean far more towards the entertainment stuff. I think I have my review procedure pretty well refined. I think any nerfer can watch my reviews and get what they want from the review. If you want to see it, if you want to see it in action, if you want my opinion, if you want a description of all the parts and how it works, jams, malfunctions, I try to cover everything for everyone. And with my rate of delivery, I can do it in a shorter video than other review videos out there. So it seems like win-win. 100% data transfer, much faster. I mean, that's what we all want, right? USB 3.1, woo! But I don't plan to get rid of my reviews, so if that's why you're here, they should be here to stay. If I ever wanted to go down a completely different path, I would separate it into different channels, so you could opt in and subscribe to what you want to see. Some people have requested, oh, hey Coop, I don't care about your reviews since you're just a giant nerd and you talk too much. I just want to see your stereotypes, your combos, and your Nerf War videos. Create a separate channel just for that. And I've considered that in depth, so it's not like I'm just on a whim saying, no, I'm not going to do that. And the reason I don't want to separate into a separate channel is because then I'd be obligated to fit to a new schedule on those lighthearted kind of entertainment videos, and that's going to force me into creating content, again, that I don't take pride in for my personal, what I want from this job and what I want from this channel. So those extra silly videos are really just when I'm in the mood to create that type of content. Since I'm not an actor, like I've tried to act on my channel, I'm terrible, everybody knows that. So if I'm not in the mood to do that type of video, I have no business doing that because the video will be garbage, guaranteed. Where even if I'm having a bad day, I can sit down to film a review video and it's like, cool, I'm just talking about a Nerf gun for like 20 minutes. And I can do that no problem and still really enjoy it. Generally, when I walk away from a film session, I feel much better than when I go in because it's just so much fun. I realize that's incredibly vague, but that's the future of the channel. That segment was way longer than anticipated, so I'll leak a project that the video isn't coming out until, I don't know, a few weeks. But it's like the triple nemesis with Prometheuses. So the triple Prometheus. It is such a blast. You blow through so many balls, like hundreds and hundreds of them. And it's just overpowered. I don't even have the words. You just need to feel the power. Feel the power! Like usually it's all about, I need more power, but that's enough power. Okay, yeah, you need a little bit more. I feel like the guy with like 1,000 horsepower Mustang is like, but I could get to 1,100 if I did this, and So I'd like to reiterate how thankful I am for every viewer out there, including you. Yeah, you bro, watching the video right now. Thank you very much. You're supporting the channel. I mean, I'm doing this for a living because of you and everybody else who watches my videos. But I'm sliding into that state where I'll just endlessly repeat myself. So the last segment is me getting shot. Many of you guys have been commenting for like the last year or maybe two saying, hey Coop, when you hit 1 million subscribers, get shot by every Nerf blaster you own or by every Nerf dart you own. Logistically speaking, that would be very difficult. I don't play well with others. That's why people don't show up in my videos very often. I like to work alone on everything. So I did what seemed logical. I got robots to replace humans. 3 Claymores, which I recently reviewed on the channel, 2 Terra Scouts, fully automatic RC guns, and I set it all up to get shot at the same time. 3, 2, 1. It took way too long to set everything up, so I didn't redo it. Unfortunately, that last Claymore just has a finicky catch or whatever, which is so not the right thing. You want to go bad on a Claymore, like it's the catch. It's the thing that makes it not shoot you when you're holding it. So kind of disappointing, but still a funny shot, hopefully. And you no doubt saw that ring of grenades. I also dropped grenades and blew myself up. So let's watch that. That was pretty cool to watch. Not as visually satisfying as I was shooting for, but it was fun. So that concludes my 1 million subscriber reflection video, where my channel used to be, where in my perception it is now, and my intentions for the future. Again, thank you very much to every single one of you that is subscribed. It means so much to me, and I appreciate every one of your comments. I don't respond to comments all that often, but I read almost every single one of them, especially on new videos. Even though about 65, maybe 75% of them are either "it's a Jolt reskin" comments or "hey, I got first, second, or third comment." Whatever they are, I appreciate the time that it takes you guys to comment on my videos. 1 million subscribers. It's been 2 days, still hasn't sunk in completely. So far, about every 30 minutes, whatever I'm doing, I just kind of sit back. 1 million subscribers.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster, a real gangster.
That's a joke, mostly. That's my 1 million subscriber video. Thanks very much for watching, bros, and as always, stay tactical.